Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to DESU-TV's coverage of Delaware State University Hornet basketball. My name is Byron Dixon, joined alongside Derek Slayton here today. For today, we have doubleheader action as your Delaware State University Hornets will take on a heated rival, a familiar foe, the UMES HAWKS, who traveled up here to Dover, Delaware today to take on the Hornets. As we said, this is a heated rivalry, two teams that know each other very well. And when we come into this matchup, Derek, what is the first thing you think about with two teams that know each other very well and a rivalry that dates back a long time?
Well, you know, the intensity is going to be very, very high because they're rivals and they don't like each other at all. Off the court, on the court, the social media and everything is going crazy with UMES and the Hornets because of just how deep the rivalry has been in the last few years. But I think as a team, they have to just be composed. And they can't turn the ball over like they've done in the past. And that's one of the keys, of course, is to always limit turnovers with this Hornets team. What they can do is pressure the other team, try to get them to be uncomfortable, especially because they have a young backcourt. They have a freshman and a sophomore in the backcourt that turn the ball over 6-7 times per game. And Byram and Sabrinsky for the UMES Hawks. So what they have to do is bring pressure, but be composed, not to foul, not to play out of their lanes, and still be responsible on their defensive side of the ball. Also, they got to control the boards. It's something that's huge because of Alexis Udoji for UMES, who averages 6 boards a game. She's 6'4". She controls the end of that defensive side. It's somebody that the Hornets have to watch for. But I think Najee Paul is the person that, for the Hornets, that's somebody that really been dominating down low, somebody who can get Alexis Udoji in foul trouble and make things difficult for them. So definitely a player to look out for the Hornets side. She has 7 MEAC Rookie of the Year awards. That's 2 more than Raven Bankston had, so that's a Hornets record. So she's a terrific front court player who will match up well against Udoji and hopefully be able to help the Hornets to a victory.
We talked a little bit about this team. Coach Barbara Bird, this is her first season, already has a team with 7 wins, already 2 more than last year. We talked about this team's ability to play inside and out. And they could be a threat come the MEAC tournament, especially if they build momentum more with the win today.
Especially the things that we see from years past, they were never healthy. This year we have a healthy team to watch, and they're a very fun team to watch. And I think they have more discipline than they had a couple years ago. They play more as a team. There's more ball movement, and there's a lot better spacing than there was the last couple of seasons. I think Burgess showed why she was one of the best players in women's history for DSU, and she's instilling those intangibles that she had once had to these players, and it's really helping. I think, like you said, anybody can win this tournament. UMES won this tournament last year, and they weren't the best team in the MEAC. It was Howard. I'm not Howard, Hampton, like it always is. So anything can happen in this conference because that's just how random it can be. If a team can get hot, if they can start winning and get a good seed, anything can happen.
Well, talked about your impact players. Just touch on those impact players you had for today's game. Probably some familiar names you know.
Yeah, for the Hornets, it's going to be Najee Pollard. She is a terrific young basketball player, especially for a freshman. Her ability to score in the post, she's very efficient. Second on the team in field goal percentage, and her ability to just score with either hand is unique, and her rebounding is very unique. Good size for a power forward. And for UMES, of course, is Alexis Udoji. She's second in the MEAC in blocks, so it's 2.9 per game. Her ability to affect the defensive end allows everybody else on the UMES Hawks to kind of gamble more, and they're able to pressure more. They're able to try to force more turnovers because they know if they make a mistake, Alexis is there to clean up with block shots and everything of that nature.
All right. Sit back, relax, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get ready for the national anthem. We'll have your starters and tip-off right after this. Sienna Byram at guard, Morgan Garros, Brisky at the other guard, Kiara Eaton at guard, and Alexis Udoji, the go-to player for this team, at forward. Talk about her not only offensive ability, but defensively.
Yeah, offensively she has struggled from the field, less than 40% this season, but that's not where she makes her impact. Her impact will be on the defensive side. But what she does is just it allows everybody else to just take more gambles and to be more aggressive, and they're able to force 15 turnovers per game because they're able to have more chances to go into passing lanes and things of that nature. So her ability to impact on the defensive end really helps everybody else around her. She's able to clean up all the mistakes. Also, they have a good young backcourt of Sabrinsky and Byram. They averages 21 points a game, something that the Hornets have to do a good job of is stopping those two girls by pressuring the backcourt and hoping to take them out the game as well.
Well, Dirk, for the Lady Hornets, the five pretty much stays the same. Najee Pollard, Nikki Blackburn, Nakia Kersey, Micah Aldridge, and Aaliyah Davis. Talk a little bit about this team, a great mix of veterans and young players, and Coach Burgess in her first year as well. What do you like about this five out here that they have?
What I like about it is, even though Bogarts is injured, they were able to fill in with Nikki Blackburn, and in the last 3 games, she's averaging almost a double-double per game, 9.7 points per game and 10 rebounds. She's a defensive presence in her own right and can block shots just as well as anybody in the MEAC. And it allows Pollard to not have to worry about being the anchor on the defensive side. It allows her to be more aggressive on the offensive side and exert more energy on that side. But it's like you said, it's a lot of experience, and it's mixed in with some youth, and they're just really aggressive, and they're really a talented team. The last couple years we've seen these girls grow and build, and now Burgess is taking them to the next level. So it's a really fun lineup to watch, especially the starting five. They really get after it on the defensive end, and they bring pressure, and they're a fun team to watch with their pace.
Well, Dirk, I haven't called a women's basketball game with you yet, and I had the pleasure of doing that with Chris. The new rules in women's basketball, shot clock at 30, and now quarters instead of half for 10-minute quarters. Real quick, what do you think about that?
I think it's about time they change the shot clock because it makes the game more fun and the game more fast tempo, which really works in the favor for the Hornets because they never really use all the shot clock anyway. It allows them to control the tempo and keep it at a quicker pace because other teams have to speed up now. With the quarters, I like that as well. It allows teams to make more adjustments, which is always good for the game, where you're able to adjust and show different type of versions of an offense or of a defense and make different adjustments to help your team win. It helps the coaches out by having more breaks.
Well, Dirk, we're going to wait for tip-off here. First 2 or 3 minutes so in this first quarter. What are you looking for the Hornets to get out to an early lead?
I would like the Hornets to extend pressure past the half court or at least 2 half court. We talked about the young UMES Hawks point guards, and they're very good. Sabrinsky's good, Byram's good, but they turn the ball over just over 6 times per game, just those 2. So pressure can definitely force them to make some mistakes.
Nikki Blackburn, the high-energy player for this Hornets team, to take the tip against Alexis Udoji. That'll be a fun matchup to watch, Derek, don't you think?
Exactly. Both of them have great length. Both of them are shot blockers and great rebounders. That's a key matchup to look forward to.
Udoji wins the tip for the Lady Hawks. They get the ball, and they turn it over immediately. Taken in by Aaliyah Davis. The Hornets will have that first possession and run away here at Memorial Hall. Blackburn gets it, goes up, throws it up, no good. Knocked away. Pollard with the strong rebound, gets it out to Aldridge. Aldridge with the start today. Aldridge starting on fire. Micah Aldridge, that's what she does, Derek. It's great to see her in the starting lineup in focus.
Yeah, when she's knocking down the 3, she becomes completely unstoppable. Here's the pressure that I like that the Hornets are showing.
Early on, you see the Hornets like they've done a lot this year, the 2-3 zone, which has worked so well. I like it. How about you, Derek?
I like it as well, especially because they trap on the corners and at the top of the key.
Subrisky, 15-footer, no good. One thing about the zone, it does give up some rebounds, and the Hawks with a fresh 30. Kaya Kersey on the steal. It looks like they can call a foul. I don't know about that one.
It looks like she got fouled is what they're calling. She got fouled, but good job by Kersey there, mixing it up with the big players down low and coming up with the steal.
Like I said, the Hornets getting off to a great start with a 3-point shot. Michael Aldridge, she's the best player offensively they have on the perimeter. It's important that she keeps that confidence up and scores early.
Yeah, and I think she's a player that's really gained confidence from where she was last year to where she is now. She knows that she can score against anybody in the MEAC.
Davis and Kersey, the veterans of this backcourt, as we mentioned, with Pollard and Aldridge. Shot no good there. Byram swings it over. Lady Hawks looking for their first points of the game.
Good rotations by the Hornets so far, closing out on every shot.
Udoji tried to get the rebound, no good. Kersey brings it out, 3-on-2. She'll stop, pop, Aldridge again. Aldridge shot no good.
Another good look though by Aldridge. That's a shot she has to continue to take.
Lady Hawks, 2 minutes into this game, no points. Subrisky drives inside, and the Hornets parted like the Red Sea, but she couldn't finish. Uncharacteristic of the interior defense of the Hornets, but they live to fight another play. Jump ball, it'll go to the Lady Hornets.
Yeah, not the best possession, but they're able to force a stop, and good job by Blackburn challenging Udoji for the rebound.
And sometimes the game of basketball, Derek, comes down to makes and misses. That's what it comes down to. Sometimes you can't make it, and sometimes you just miss, and that's what happened there to Lady Hawks. Kersey goes inside to Pollard. Pollard up. They're going to call it travel. Shot no good. Looks like she moved her pivot foot.
Yeah, it was still a good move. Just had to keep that pivot foot holding. It was a nice up and under.
Well, Derek, we know this Hornets team is best when they play inside out. And it's good to see them early on playing with that mentality.
Exactly. That's always something they have to be conscious about because they do fall in love with that three-point shot. They have to make sure that Pollard continues to get her touches.
Byram's three, no good. Pollard with a strong rebound. Hawks already, again, are scoreless with 7:20 remaining first quarter. Aldridge, hesitation dribble, drives right, up, no good. Thought she might have got hit, no call. Hornets will come out in that zone. Aldridge and Kersey at the top. Coach Burgess telling her defense to watch the corners. They do. Subrisky drives inside out to Byram. Another shot, no good. Lady Hawks are having a hard time scoring today. Kersey drives up, shot. It is good. Gets the roll. She'll head to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play, Nakia Kersey.
Kersey is an underrated finisher. We talk a lot about her ability to shoot the three ball, but she has a lot of acrobatic layups in her arsenal, and there's an example getting an and one.
She shows it's not about the size of the dog, but it's the size of the fight in the dog. And as senior, she's one of the veterans of this team. As she makes the free throw, Hornets lead 6-0. Couldn't ask for a better start if you're a Hornet fan, Derek.
Exactly. They're doing a good job on the defensive end, rebounding after every missed shot. They're closing out on all the perimeter players and putting pressure on these young guards. And so far, the Hawks just have no answer.
Lady Hawks trying to find a bucket, not able to capitalize. Shot is no good again, but Udoji is there. She draws the foul. The zone does give up opportunities for offensive rebounds, as you saw that with Udoji's size and length.
Exactly, and she had great anticipation to know where to go for that rebound and was able to get there quickly and draws a foul on Pollard as well. Not a very good free throw shooter, though, only at 44% on the season.
Udoji, the graduate student, misses the first free throw right on cue. Derek, thank you for that. But Taylor Thompson has some good looks against his zone, but they'll live with that result as she's not a jump shooter. But you talked about Udoji, her defensive ability, career high 9 blocks in the game in her career. So her career has been a great one, and she makes the second. Lady Hornets start this game on fire, lead 6-1. 6:25 remaining in the first quarter. A little double screen action from Blackburn and Pollard. Pollard drives against Udoji. Pretty good matchup to watch, the veteran against the rookie. Turnover there by the Lady Hornets. We talked about that in the keys to the game. Stop, pop, shot, good. And right on cue, Lady Hawks are looking to heat up offensively as Alexis Hicks makes the first field goal of the game for the Lady Hawks.
And Pollard cannot pick up her dribble in a situation like that. That's what led to the basket, her just panicking, picking up the dribble, and then turning the ball over.
Pollard wants the ball against Udoji. She's not afraid against the graduate, even though she has the height advantage. Pollard goes right at Udoji. Ball knocked away, but there's Blackburn. I call her the Energizer Bunny. That's what she does. Nikki Blackburn, Derek.
Yeah, she's not the person they're going to call plays for, but she makes her own opportunities with second chance efforts like that.
I lied, DeAndre Jordan of the Clippers. Udoji sets the screen. Shot rolls in smoothly. by Kiara Eaton, and the Lady Hawks have made their last 3 field goals, cut the lead 8-5.
That was a nice floater by Eaton, showing a nice touch around the rim.
Hornets need a point here. 5 minutes remaining. Davis from way downtown. Pollard tried to tip it in. Brisky brings it out for the Lady Hawks.
I'm not a fan of that shot. Davis has to get the team into an offensive set on that possession.
Shot is up. Udoji draws a foul, but you look at the numbers, you can't be mad at that one.
Yeah, especially since she had a 6-7 inch height advantage. Just foul her and take her to make her points at the free throw line.
Media timeout. Looks like Bobby Floyd is going to check in along with Bobby Floyd's going to check in next to the ball, Derek. So early on, 8-5. Looks like it's going to be a close game. We know that coming in. 4:52 remaining. What has stood out to you in this first half?
I think the Hornets on offense, they're struggling getting into their sets. They made some good plays in transition. Kersey with the and one. Aldridge knocking down the 3. But their half-court offense has not looked crisp at all. It doesn't look like they have great spacing. And they're struggling finding a way to get the ball into the post. So that's something they have to work on. As you see, Coach Barbara Burgess, one of the best players in Hornets history, right up there. Actually a little bit better in terms of a career than Tiara Hawkins, who was, of course, a great forward in her own right for the last 4 years for the Hornets.
Well, Derek, both of these teams only one game apart in the standings, so this game is definitely important. What do you think these two teams do well, and what can help them as we move forward to MEAC tournament time? Oh, we got some replays, though, to look at too, Derek.
Well, we'll talk about the replays first, and I'll go into what both teams do well. Well, as we wait for the replays, the one thing the Hornets do very well on the offense is I think they have a good tempo and they're able to attack the basket. Now we're going to a replay. It looks like.
Well, it looks like along with Bobby Floyd, we'll get Therese Gilmore checking in as well to get her first action. Well, Dirk, not only on the court festivities, but off the court festivities. We got All-Star Weekend in the NBA, but UMES DSU is always something you circle on your calendar.
Yeah, especially in social media land for both of these schools. They really go at each other, the student body does. They make promotional warm-up videos against each other, and as we'll talk about a little bit more, they make rap diss songs about each other. So I don't know when this rivalry really began, but it's a fun one. All the students really get involved.
Well, with that said, Udoji misses both free throws. I think fouling her may be the way to stop her. As I said, Floyd checks in for Pollard, and you get Gilmore in for her first action. Got 8 on the clock. Kersey, smooth crossover. A dime inside to Gilmore, but she was fouled. What a pass there by Kersey. You know I love my dimes.
And Kersey, of course, with Jay Washington graduating, she takes on more ball handling role. Normally we're used to her spotting up and hitting a 3, but showing that crossover in her repertoire as well. And also good unselfish play, making the right pass.
Therese Gilmore, one of the other young players, doesn't play much, but you may see her more as the season progresses, especially when people get in foul trouble with her size, and she makes her first free throw.
Here's the replay. Just watch the in and out cross. Just leaves her going the other way. And good vision because she had 3 Hawks collapsing on her. It just shows great vision of mine.
Second free throw's good from Gilmore. And Derek, one thing you know, you can never have enough size in the game of basketball.
Exactly, and especially with Bogart out with injury, she's going to have to play more, and she's going to have to contribute.
Lady Hornets lead 10-5. High pass there, bought in. As we approach 4 minutes, Subrisky from the corner. That's an air ball. We love those here, Derek. Davis with the fancy dribbling gets the ball out. Davis, nobody on her. She's going to take it herself. Wisely does, but misses.
She has to get back on defense, though. She gave up that fast break opportunity for some reason. She missed the shot, looked at Aldridge, gave her a high five because he missed her on a pass instead of getting back on defense. That leads to an and one. Not a smart play for Davis. She is a veteran. She knows to do something better than that.
And if you're Aldridge, you ain't going to foul there. You got to make sure she doesn't make the shot, too.
Exactly. That's the type of thing that can really spark a team, especially Sabrinsky, who's been struggling in recent games. Don't want her to get hot. She has a career high of 26 points this season, so she's a terrific player when she gets in rhythm.
Subrisky with her first points of the game, as Derek said, misses the second. Rebounded, but there's going to be a foul on, looks like Gilmore. Yeah, you don't want that.
Exactly, and Gilmore has to box out on a free throw, and that's a mistake that happens sometimes. You don't play a lot of minutes, but she has to get used to that very quickly.
Lady Hawks looking for something. Shooting those jumpers hasn't worked. Almost worked there, but the shot is no good. Hicks on the miss, but we'll get a foul call and the Lady Hornets ball. So I think the Hornets are going to say if you're going to beat us, you're going to have to make three-point jump shots.
Exactly, and this is a team, they love to play that zone. They want teams to beat them from the perimeter because they don't feel like any team in the MEAC can. And it's a strategy that's worked for them a lot this season. 4 MEAC wins already.
Aldridge takes the screen from Floyd. 15-foot shot. Little too strong. Rebounded by Udoji. Back the other way come the Lady Hawks as we approach 3 minutes remain in the first quarter. Great play there, and it leads to 2 points. Alexis Hicks, I think she's coming to this game and been a spark plug for the Hawks.
Yeah, she doesn't average that many points, only scores 3 points per game, but she's been very aggressive looking for a shot early on.
Hicks with 6 points early on for the Lady Hawks. Hornets need a bucket. Lee's been dwindled to 1. Gilmore inside, ball knocked away. Kersey gets it, 8 on the clock. Floyd, fake, drives, floats it up. No good, too strong. Gilmore's there. Gilmore's big, she's strong, and she's in charge. Therese Gilmore, you got to like what you see early on from a young player.
Yeah, great job being active on the boards. Couple of easy buckets for her. Good hands, active hands by the Hornets defensively. They're all over the place right now.
Gotta love the active hands.
2 tip passes on this possession.
Subrisky for 3, and Derek, you mentioned her ability to get hot like a microwave. You don't want that if you're a Lady Hornet fan. 12-12, all knotted up. 2 minutes remain in the first quarter.
That's somebody you have to key on to that backcourt because she can definitely get hot like you just mentioned. Good job knocking down the open shot.
And with a last name like Subrisky, you know she can shoot. Negron just in the game, misses, but gets off. It's a rebound. Almost throws it away. Kersey gets it. Hesitation, wide open inside. Nakaya Kersey's focus, and the crowd loves it. 2 points. Hornets lead 14-12.
And she's really added that to her game. The ability to finish all the way at the rim. Terrific hesitation, terrific patience to get the bucket to go in.
And I'm going to give an assist to Jay Washington as Aldridge is all in the grill of Hicks. Her best friend's now one of the coaches of this team. You have to think that they work out a lot together, and that has helped her game offensively.
Yeah, and Jay Washington had a great hesitation move in her repertoire.
Subrisky, wide on, no good. While we do have the three-point contest later on tonight, which will be fun to watch, Subrisky's having a little three-point contest of her own. Only made 1 so far, but she's capable.
She's taking a lot of them, she's starting to heat up. That and 1 bucket earlier has really sparked her, and she's looking for a shot now. Look at that hesitation move by Kersey, and then a nice Steph Curry-like layup. Gets the roll.
Off glass, as you said, Steph Curry, yes, as Blackburn, and will get the net. We'll get Blackburn and Justice, checking in next to the ball. As Barbara Burgess keeping the rotation fresh, not letting people get too tight.
Yeah, this is definitely an advantage to have a lot of talent to play this deep and bring in a whole bunch of players that can play similar roles to the starters. And they come in and there's not much of a drop-off.
Number 3, Bree, Justice, and Nikki Blackburn.
So Thompson made her first free throw. Lady Hornets lead by 1. They have a chance, the Lady Hawks to tie the game up with the free throw here. Misses the first, and a great rebound there by Blackburn. As we approach 1 minute remaining, first quarter. Off to a pretty good start here. As we said, it'll probably be a wide finish. Bobby Floyd from downtown. That's a three-point shot. She doesn't usually take them, but she made it there, and you got to love it.
Don't really see her get a lot of minutes, but she's doing the most with them so far. Really looking for her own shot, being aggressive.
Ball taken inside by Martin, no good. Another offensive rebound by the Lady Hawks. Pass thrown inside. What an entry pass and what an easy lay-in. Tariana Kelly couldn't call it better than that.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pass. There was no help side defense for the Hornets, though. There has to be somebody on the weak side to help with a pass like that to try to get a steal.
Lady Hornets with 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter and 18 on the clock will have a chance to get a good shot. They don't have to rush. Lead by 2, 17-15. Kersey drives, stops, pops, no good. Thompson with the rebound. Lady Hawks will hold for last shot. Byram looking for someone with 5. Three-point shot is up. Three-point shot is in. Taylor Thompson, and the Lady Hawks will end the first quarter with a lead, 18-17. Talk about a back-and-forth seesaw battle. Wow, Derek, that's all I can say.
Yeah, and the Hawks just made a late run because the Hornets really controlled that first quarter. But good job by the Hawks not wavering, not falling too far into a deficit. Now they have a 1-point lead because they stayed aggressive. And that three-point shot really worked out for them late in that first quarter.
Well, we're going to get some look at some replays here, and we got a lot to choose from. Let's see what they got for us.
Well, Kersey, she's just been terrific so far, showing an and one ability. But Alexis is doing her thing. Alexis Hicks, not really a no scorer. She's having a good game. Pollard gets a block from Nakia Blackburn. That's her effort. She's averaging 9.7 points, 2 rebounds in the last 3 games. And then Kersey again finding Floyd. She won't get it to go, but that's Gilmore showing her ability to rebound. And the Hawks on their side, they're doing a good job as well. They're showing good ball movement against the zone. They've been patient, and they've been able to make some plays because of it. Here's a 3-point shot by Sabrinsky, the one that she's made so far. Kersey, that's my favorite move of the game so far, that nice hesitation to get the Hawks off guard and finishing with the lay-in. And then we talked about this entry pass. Bree Justice had to be there earlier. She kind of was late on the help side. If she was there, she would have forced the steal. And there's a 3-pointer to end the first quarter, giving the Hawks a 1-point lead.
Well, those 5 replays brought to you by a crew out in the new trailer. Haven't really had a chance to talk about it, but big shout out to them. I usually do it at the end of the game, but definitely big shout out to them for getting those replays for us. Well, second quarter action underway. Lady Hornets trail 18-17. Lady Hawks caught fire. Couldn't find the basket at first. They found it. They got a wide open teammate, and they threw it right away. And the Lady Hawks with a turnover. And Derek, as you said, not to keep reiterating the same thing, but turnovers will be a key to this game.
And I think since we've been broadcasting, it's been a key to just about every single game, football or basketball. It's always been turnovers. Luckily for basketball, there's no such thing as special teams.
Bree Justice ends, sporting that knee brace. Floyd drives right, takes the contact, dumps it inside to Pollard, who just checked back in. And she draws the foul. And the Lady Hornets are a pretty good free throw shooting team, Derek.
Yeah, and I like how they've been very aggressive. They're not settling for threes. They're being aggressive, and they're trying to get into the paint. They don't care who is the shot blocker of the MEAC, who it is. They don't care. They're just going right at everybody at the Hawks.
Floyd top of the key with the decisive size advantage. Ball almost knocked away. Still with 19 on the clock. Got plenty of time inside. Pollard gets it. Floyd made one earlier. She's not going to take it this time. Throws it up. Throws it in. Bobby Floyd playing well early on. Not settling for that 3.
And she has great size, but also good handling ability where she can get anywhere on the floor when she wants to.
And Bobby Floyd, part of that young nucleus Coach Burgess has brought into this team. We're approaching 8:50 remaining. Great job there by Blackburn. Knocks it away. Negron and Justice gets it over to her, but Wisely brings it out as they didn't have what they needed. Pollard inside. Pollard. We call that bully ball. She got it up and in. You know she wants to get on the board, and you can see the effort and hustle on her face.
And great thing about Pollard, she's not very big for her position, but she does a great job with her leverage and just dominates down low with that ability to just get lower and have a better center of gravity and strength and able to just bully people to the rim.
3-pointer up. 3-pointer no good. Lady Hornets will rebound. Floyd has it. Grabs it in. Ball knocked away. Negron gets it. Bowling ball roll over to Justice. Lady Hornets settle down and run their offense as we approach 8 minutes, second quarter.
And she does it again. She gets lower than everybody, but just outmaneuvers them. Great leverage. Able to use angles very well and finishes through the contact.
And I think you talked about it. She's not the biggest player. She plays bigger than her position, but she uses leverage, angles, and her skill set, much like a Draymond Green, to get the advantage inside.
Yeah, look how quick she just moved. Those are very quick moves. One power dribble that she backs down twice, through the shoulder in a little bit to create space and finishes off the backboard.
And you spoke about it. That was a big boy move right there. We call that a grown man move. We'll call that a grown woman move for the sake of today's game. Lady Hornets lead 24-18, starting off this quarter like they did the first. Lady Hawks looking for something. Drive inside, shot is up, shot no good. Great move there by Regine Martin, but another offensive rebound and a fresh 30 for the Lady Hawks. Pass thrown away. Najee Pollard playing safety there. She gets the interception. A la TJ Ward of the Denver Broncos in the Super Bowl.
Oh, man, I hated that Super Bowl. That game was so boring. There's Pollard again.
Negron,
That's
three.
her shot.
Online, no good, though. Negron, another part of this young nucleus, a freshman as well. Justice is on that. No penetration on her watch. Another skip pass by the Lady Hawks. And we'll get a travel, and Hornets force another turnover.
And the Hawks, they want to get inside, but the Hornets are really just compacting in that zone, forcing them to have to take these three-point shots. The Hawks don't want to take three-point shots every possession, but so far they've had really no option.
Sorry about that, Derek. Gilmore's going to check back in the game, but you got to like the rotations, as I said, of Coach Bird. Just a young coach, sometimes it takes some time, but I think she may be finding her stride early on in the first season. Pollard, shot, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Hawks. Three-point shot, no good. Shot is good by Alexis Hicks, on the other end. Mid-range. Alexis Hicks playing very well early on, Derek.
And she really is the only one for the Hawks. She's doing a great job keeping the team in it, especially with Sabrinsky on the bench.
Negron, three-pointer. Nope, they're going to call it a two. We'll take it either way, 26-20. Her confidence is key, Derek.
Terrible job by the Hornets stopping the ball on the other end, though. And Byram, she's an aggressive point guard. She'll take advantage of that all night long.
Now we're going to see a picked-up pace, it looks like, from the Hornets and Hawks. Which team does that favor if it goes that way, Derek?
This favors the Hornets. This is the pace they've played with pretty much every game.
Udoji with the steal off Negron. Now it's going to be important for the Hornets, as we said, to not get reckless with the basketball and do what they did so well. Lead by 4, 26-22.
And Stinnett and Kersey are coming back in, and Kersey, of course, will help limit the turnovers for the Hornets. More of a veteran guard to come back in and have better presence for them.
And Stinnett with her length in that zone is very effective, and if she's locked in defensively, she can help out.
And in terms of a fast-paced game, that's Stinnet's specialty because she's such a havoc on the defensive end. She can really rush teams into turnovers with her length.
Well, we got chance of let's go Hawks, let's go Hornets. It's going to be let's see who gets the loudest chant, but all that matters for us is who wins on the court.
Good job by Kersey at the top of that screen. And there's the miss.
Shot is no good there. Lady Hornets brings it out the other way. Justice. Davis and Davis three. She's seeing triple. Aaliyah Davis.
And we know she has unlimited range. We've seen her hit threes from the other side of the court. That's somebody that the Hawks have to close out on.
And her health is so important. You can tell she has that spring back in her step. The knees look good.
And you're right, she's really a feel-good story. Couple of bad injuries to her knees, but just never gave up, stayed with the team, and had a coming-out party last season when she hit the game winner last January, I believe.
We're going to get a look at a play here from the Lady Hornets.
This is why tempo favors the Hornets. They have a great job of just finding the open players quickly. Good job by Justice finding Davis.
Lady Hawks looking for a shot. They can't hold on to the ball. They're going to lose it. That ball's going to be bought in, and it'll be
I think the Hornets have possession.
Lady Hornet basketball.
Jump ball. Hornets ball.
Well, we'll get immediate timeout midway through the second quarter. Lady Hornets lead 29-22. Derek, this game's been had a little bit of everything early on, and it's been a game of runs like most games of basketball are. What do you think the Hornets have to do to close out the first half strong?
They have to keep this tempo up. So one thing Burgess has to be aware of is to continue to keep the rotations moving so everybody can be fresh and play with this type of energy. As you see, Floyd, that's a big, big time move with contact by two players still finishing. And then just everybody has been contributing on the offensive end. They have to continue to look inside out because when you do that, then you get the open three. There's Negron knocking it down. That's her sweet spot. But Pollard, she's not the biggest player. Great footwork, great speed, uses angles well. Davis from the spot, Negron, which is hits the three on that play. So look, 2 inside points and then 2 knockdown threes because they went inside on the previous possession.
Great point there, Dirk. And I think we've seen, like a lot of young coaches, it's all about adjustments and seeing what they can do throughout the team. And I think as we head into tournament time, Coach Burgess has shown improvement each week in her ability to make in-game adjustments, which is important to separate a good coach from great coaches.
Exactly. And the one thing about a coach that is this young is that they're still learning, but that helps them come tournament time because they're going to continue to improve. And they become much better as the season gets later on, where they can catch a team by surprise. They can catch a Bethune-Cookman by surprise or a Hampton team by surprise, the 2 top teams in the MEAC. So this is a team that's trending upward, the Hornets are, and already much more wins than they had last season.
Well, we got 3 players with 5 points for the Lady Hornets, which is good. Balance is always important. Any given night, a Lady Hornet can take over, which I think is a great thing to have in a game of college basketball.
Exactly, and I think Blackburn, who's just done a terrific job coming in for Bogart and helping this team have another score and keeping them afloat. And beautiful pass.
Right on cue, Derek. Balance and polish showing she's one of the better players they have as well. She may be young, but she is ready. Lady Hornets extend that lead to 9 as we approach 4 minutes.
On a 14-4 run to open up this second quarter.
Another offensive rebound by the Lady Hawks, and they've won the rebounding battle early on in this game, 17-15.
Byram again, just slicing and dicing into the lane, gets fouled by Stinnett.
Kind of bailed out there, but as you said, getting into the teeth of that zone, something you don't want to give up.
We have not seen them really been able to get inside the paint against this 2-3 zone by the Hornets.
First free throw by Byram, no good. Look at that pass inside the Pollard. Great entry pass.
Beautiful pass, but also Pollard doing a good job getting deep post position. So when she catches the ball, she doesn't have to make much of a move. Just catch it and go straight up.
Lady Hornets to get the ball off the missed free throw. Stinnett stays in the game with Kersey. Not the best of passes there. Stinnett drives in, shoots it. Shot no good. Davis fights for it. Goes out to the Lady Hawks.
Good job.
Lady Hawks will slow it down.
Good job by Kersey stopping the ball. Beautiful pass by Byram, and Stinnett, I believe, committed her second straight foul.
As Thompson will go to the line. Thompson's had some good minutes and spurts in this game early on as well.
Yeah, she so far is doing a good job because the backcourt for the Hawks really have not gotten their usual amount of points.
Thompson will shoot 2. Makes the first. And Micah Aldridge will check back in the game.
And Aldridge was able to get a lot of rest. Really will help in the second half with her aggressive nature to attack the basket.
Thompson barely grazes the rim on the second, and that's no good. Lady Hornets still lead. Davis taking on Udoji. Goes right at her. Ball knocked away. You got to like the matchup there. I don't know if it was a foul, but two great players going at it.
Yeah, Udoji looked a little bit annoyed that Davis really tried to take her off the dribble, though.
Kersey throws it away. Udoji. You see our defensive imprint in this game.
Yeah, she just towers over everybody and makes it difficult for the penetrating guards to get anything over her, so they always have to make the pass.
UMES living with these long skip passes. Three-pointer is way offline there.
And
by
you see
Kiara
Burgess
Eaton.
just telling the team to go in transition.
Aldridge drives, throws it up, floater, no good. Udoji there for another rebound. Great job there by Pilot, playing straight up, blocks it away. And that ball's thrown right back away the other way. Kind of unexcusable there.
And Burgess really working this rotation. Everybody in and out, in and out, in and out. Michael Aldridge coming right back out.
Sue Briscoe check back in for the Lady Hawks after she sat on the bench for a little while. So let's see if she can heat back up. Udoji left wide open, can't make the shot. Kind of surprised herself there. Pollard goes inside, has the advantage, throws it up, shot no good. Use the left hand that time.
It's a good look, just not able to get it to go in.
We approach 1:35 remaining in the first half. Lady Hawks swing it. Udoji inside, takes the bump, throws it up, no good. Balled in by Pollard, jump ball to stay with the Lady Hawks. And Blackburn to check in.
Blackburn gives them a little bit more height down. The Hawks are trying to get the ball to Udoji a little bit more. She matches up better.
Great matchup point. Hornets, Lady Hornets, we like to see it. They go 10 deep, keep those players fresh and keep them out of foul trouble. Long, dangerous passes, and right on cue, they turn it over. Just what the Lady Hornets needed.
And one thing that I like about this zone is they never allow a pass to happen in the same side of the court. Every pass has to be across court because of how they anticipate passes in the passing lane and cover up just about anybody near the Hawks players.
We're at 1 minute remaining here in the first half. Negron gets it in the corner, swings it back to Justice. Hornets still have 15 on the clock. No rush. Kersey goes right, drives inside, tries to get the Blackburn. Knocked away. It'll stay as the referees adjudicate. It'll go to the Lady Hawks.
And right there was Kersey predetermining somebody was going to step up to her on her drive. That time, she would have been better off taking a jumper herself.
Lady Hawks look to dwindle this lead down a little bit, heading into the halftime break. Half had trouble scoring that time. As Subrisky, top of the key, gets to the Udoji. Swung outside for three, and that shot is up. Shot is good. Alexis Hicks, and the Lady Hawks needed that. Lady Hornets to hold for the last shot, as they only lead by 5, 31-26. Still with 12. Plenty of time to make a move. Davis will come get it from Justice. Udoji on Davis. This has been a matchup we've seen early on. Davis, pro hop, drives.
It's a good move, but when you do a pro hop, both feet have to land at the same time. It was a great idea. It would have been a great finish. Just have to make sure both of those feet land at the exact same time. That time she kind of skipped it on the pro hop.
Great job by the Lady Hornets coming out full court pressure with 5 seconds remaining. And the Lady Hawks will call a timeout to try to draw something up good. But 5 seconds left defensively. What do you have to do, Lady Hornets?
Well, I like that they came with pressure. That's just great awareness by the Hornets coaching staff to make sure they have to bring the ball up with pressure and not be able to save any time. But yeah, they're going to have to bring pressure. They're going to have to lock down every shooter because so far it's been Hicks, the surprise score for the UMES Hawks. So they have to locate her and make sure she doesn't get a good look.
Well, Dirk, the Lady Hornets led by as many as 9. Lead cut to 5. 5 seconds left. Lady Hornets come out full court pressure. Lady Hawks with the last shot. Ball tipped away. It's going to be knocked away and a foul call. It's going to be kicked and called for Lady Hawks. What do you think about that?
It was a kickball, but it was the wrong player. It looked like a Hawk kicked the ball. Unfortunate break for the Hornets. They would have had a chance to score themselves.
Subrisky on inbound. Goes over to Byram. Subrisky will get it for 3. She can make that shot. No good. And we'll head into halftime. 31-26. Lady Hornets with the lead. 5-point lead, Dirk. First half recap. What do you like? Have you seen so far for the Lady Hornets so far that you like? And what do they need to work on to keep this lead?
I pretty much liked everything. They've done a good job not settling for 3-point shots and attacking Udoji and the rest of the Hawks front court line and getting good baskets. Pollard's been a monster down low, using her quick footwork and her ability to finish on either hand. And I think also great minutes by Bree Justice coming in, being the point guard and throwing some nice passes down low to the paint. They're doing a great job playing inside and out. Defensively, they're pressuring the backcourt like we talked about, and they're forcing turnovers, and they're scoring off of those turnovers. They've played a very decent game. They have to find a way to separate, though. They've been controlling this game, but they have to find a way to make this a double-digit lead.
Well, Dirk, looking back at some of your keys to the game, turnovers, looking at some of your impact players, what do you think has worked well? And as I said, with the Lady Hornets, Coach Bird is making halftime adjustments. What adjustments are you looking forward to her making as they try to win this game?
I think offensively, they got to get into their sets a little bit quicker. They have to find a way to get the ball to the post players quicker, and they can play a little bit more inside and out. When the ball gets to Pollard, if she gets double teamed, she can look to kick the ball out a little bit more. That's something that she probably could do. But I think they've done a great job. The game plan so far has been pretty good. It's just they have to find a way to continue to extend the lead. They had a 9-point lead, and then they went on a scoring drought, and they let the Hawks come back into this game. That's something they can't do. They have to put a team away when they have a chance.
Well, looking at some of these halftime stats, Lady Hornets been pretty balanced. We'll talk about it as we head into the second half, but let's see what happens in the second half. I mean, this game's only up by, Hornets only up by 5. We said it'll probably go down to the wire. We'll see what Coach Burgess and the Lady Hornets do coming out of halftime. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for halftime show. We'll be right back on WDSU-TV.
For the chance to shoot for $10,000. twice. Go. Next drawing will be at the men's game. Make sure y'all have your blue tickets. Alright. Y'all know what I do. Since somebody can shoot for 10,000, we're gonna shoot for a couple hundred. Who wanna shoot for a couple hundred? Who wanna shoot? I'm gonna get somebody from UMES too. Who wanna shoot? You from UMES? Come on. Who from DSU wanna shoot? Come on. You stood up. Let's go. Well, we had a couple minutes. Alright. DSU versus UMES. You ready? Or you just wanna play one-on-one? Oh no. You said you can't play one-on-one in the hugs. Alright. You gotta shoot 3/4 court. Right? You gotta shoot from behind this foul line, alright? You gotta shoot it that way though. Remember shot. You gotta shoot it. You can't cross that foul line right there. On the 3-point line. I need a 3-point line right there. 3-point line. Yeah.
You ain't never lied, but hey, do me a favor, call me jerk one more time.
Yo, please, you can't do the 5 G's, yo, please, you can't do the 10 G's, yo, please. Just be clowning, I wanna see you 5,000, oh please. You can't do the 5 G's, oh please. You can't do the 10 G's, oh please. Now just be clowning, I wanna see you 5,000.
Hey! That's it. Get the hands on, rock out. Let me get one more person. Who wanna do it? Come on, this one, turn up. Look at my treasure. Hey! Let's go! New York, go to the building. Let's go! your seats. See y'all got your hair. Yo, Gucci. Approaching storm. Shout out to Mr. Johnson and the crew.
Dirk, as we get ready for second half action, let's look back at the first half. Some of the stats we have here. I mean, what stood out to you as we look at some of the stats in the first half?
What stood out to me is so far how good the Hornets have been defensively, holding pretty much the Hawks under 35% shooting from the floor and from three-point land. And they've done it with that 2-3 zone. They've done it with great anticipation and with great energy on that side of the ball. And they've done a great job, I think, attacking this Hawks man-to-man defense. They've done a good job of not being afraid of Udoji's shot blocking presence, and they've gone right at her. It's been Pollard, it's been Aldridge, it's been Kersey. They've all been really in attack mode, playing downhill and making big plays for their team by being aggressive, and they've done a great job. The thing that shocked me, though, is that they're only up 5. They had a chance to pull away. They were up 31 to 22, and then they went into a scoring drought, and they let the Hawks back into the game. So they have to do a better job of capitalizing on the momentum that they have. And if they can do that, they can get the victory.
Looking at some of the MEAC standings, we'll get the graphic up here in a second. What stood out to you in the women's standings is the tournament's a little less than a month away. A little bit over a month, excuse me.
What stood out is that Hampton isn't dominating like they normally do. They normally, with Malia Tate and friends, they do a great job of pretty much dominating the conference. They're still 8-3, of course. But Bethune-Cookman and Morgan State, they've caught up, and now it's a 3-team race. And they're doing a good job of pretty much it's just going to be up to those 3, I think, for the top seed. But I think for the Hornets, look, they're not too far behind. Of course, they're not going to get the top seed. But if they can get into the top half, maybe they can get a favorable matchup in the MEAC conference.
Great point. I mean, we'll get ready for second half action here. You said the Lady Hornets had a chance to pull away, but I did say this is a predominantly young team. So I think it's something they'll learn as they grow and mature together the next 2-3 seasons. But you can't be upset with it. Coach Burtis in the first season. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. And they'll learn about how to pull away from teams. They'll learn about better shot selection. They'll learn about running your plays and how to execute those plays that the coach calls and figure out exactly what the coach is looking for them. But they've had an outstanding performance. I can't really think of too much to say negatively about the Lady Hornets so far.
Well, sit back, relax, ladies and gentlemen. We got second half action here. Lady Hornets lead by 5. Let's see if they can keep up the momentum and drive in the victory lane with the win. Lady Hornets will have the ball to start the second half as Kersey inbound with Davis, Aldridge, Pollard, and Blackburn. The 5 will start the game. Back in, start this second half. Third quarter underway here. Aldridge, she'll start it off just like she did in the first quarter with a 3-pointer. Micah Aldridge. Lady Hornets lead 34-26.
And great composure by Davis, not getting scared by the trap. Knew who the ball needed to go to, and pretty much gets the hockey assist on that play.
Subrisky in the corner, drives. Swings it. 3-point shot up. 3-point shot good. Right back at you. Siani Byram. She's played well in the first half, too, for the Hawks.
Exactly, and her and Sabrinsky are now back into the backcourt. together, and those two are a dynamic duo.
Pollard sets the screen for Kersey. Kersey, she's feeling it. She's three-pointer, no good. But what a hustle there and what a rebound. Blackburn brings it out, draws the foul.
And like we said, Blackburn, they don't call plays for her. She makes her own plays. She goes out and she gets the loose ball and goes and draws a foul on that play.
Lady Hornets will inbound under their own shot basket. Just underway here, third quarter, 9 minutes remaining. Aldridge drives, floater, shot, no good. Subrisky with the rebound. Gets it over to Byram. Subrisky drives inside, takes it all away, and that's an easy two. Left the Hornet defense wondering where she went.
We've seen a few times now where the Hornets really just stopped looking for the player who had the ball. Nobody in front of her and worrying about everything else going on. They forget about the person with the ball.
Pollard with the screen for Davis from way downtown. She's got in the gym range. When she steps in the building, you know she can make a three from just about anywhere.
And you see the Hawks, they're pretty much saying we're going to dare the Hornets to shoot the three. And so far, the Hornets knocking two of those three-pointers down.
Lady Hornets extend their lead to 6, 37-31. Two early three-pointers. And that's like that. Lady Hawks turn over, and that'll help the Hornets out as well.
As good as Byram is, she does average over 3 turnovers a game. Just a freshman, still learning how to play the point guard position.
Kersey drives inside, leans up, banks it in. Saturday afternoon. I think the bank has a little extended hours today, Dirk.
Just feel bad for Byram, freshman versus redshirt senior. You know Kersey just knows she knows how to get to the basket against her, and she can get her shot anytime she wants against Byram.
Udoji drives in, throws it. Great interior passing. It'll end up with 2 points. Tariana Kelly with the pass from Udoji.
For her size, Udoji is very, very good facilitator. Of course, she can see over just about everybody, but has good touch on her passes.
Not necessarily scoring this game, but definitely getting done in other ways, defensively and passing as well.
Yes, they love to use her in that high post, and it really works.
Kersey, she's feeling it. She's seeing triple. Nakaya Kersey, early vote for player of the game.
And Kersey had a little bit to say to the Hawks for saying, oh, how are you guys going to just leave me open like that?
And Zabriskie says the same thing. How are you going to leave me open like that? We got a little bit of a three-point contest going on early on in this game, third quarter. Kersey over to Aldridge from the corner. Shot no good. You can call it a pass to Blackburn. Blackburn grabs it in. Shot no good.
The crowd was ready to erupt if she made that shot. They're just waiting for one more shot by the Hornets.
Subrisky, shot too strong. Blackburn, strong rebound. But I think she traveled. She did.
Yeah, she ran into Kersey and kind of just lost her composure a little bit.
So Bobby Floyd will check into the game here.
And Floyd's another person who can put the ball on the floor against the woman-to-woman defense of the Hawks. And she still has size where she can compete down low.
Great job there by Davis with the hustle. Great effort there, and she'll get the ball back for the Lady Hornets. Aldridge inside, swings it over to Davis. Davis, she made one from the other side. She doesn't make it from this side. Udoji brings it out with the rebound.
The Hornets don't want to fall in love with that three-point shot.
Coast to Coast Radio's tuned in. Siani Byron, she's having a great game, Derek, the lefty.
The Hornets need to start attacking the basket just like Byram did.
Kersey double pumps, great job there. She drew the foul, knew the defense was behind her. She'll get 2 free throws.
And she's just a savvy veteran now. Just so much experience, so much gameplay. She's only, 5'2", 5'3", but she knows how to get her shot off against the bigger players.
As you said, you see her improvement as a player and just the awareness to know to draw the foul. And she makes her free throws. She does it all.
Checking in for the Hawks, number 3, Alexis
Kersey's second free throw is good. Makes both. Lady Hornets extend their lead to 6. Udoji gets it, top of the key, swings it. Inside, Davis with the hands. Has Kersey ahead of the pack, doesn't pass it to her. Gets it out to Aldridge. Ball knocked away. It's taken away. Alexis Hicks. Pass inside is knocked away. And Dirk, she's got a special invite to a block party. Hosted and coordinated, Najee Pollard.
A terrific effort by Pollard. Not giving up on a play, helping her point guard out. Coming up with some blocks.
We're going to look at that play. Great timing, as you said, not fouling. Block party.
Kelly had no idea that Pollard was behind her.
Byram, 3, no good. Rebounded and taken away by guess who? Pollard. Pollard again also in the shot, but Udoji, she misses. And another opportunity is up and in. I think it's going to be an one opportunity. Terriana Kelly, wow, what a sequence there, Dirk.
Pollard did everything she could, but she's only one player. Everybody else really just stood and watched as it was pretty much 2-on-1 against the board. Somebody needs to help Pollard out.
Well, this game is continuing that theme of being close. 44-40, third quarter, 4:53 remaining. Well, Dirk, both teams have come out pretty well. We'll get a look at some of these replays, knocking down shots.
Yeah, great pass out of the double teams to Pollard. Pollard finds Aldridge. Aldridge always finds the bottom of the bucket. But just back to back, everybody just answering. Great two-woman game there between the two backcourt mates. Beats to the open three for Byram. And then Byram will return the favor. And that leads to an easy layup for Sabrinsky.
Great point there. And you got to like the effort and intensity the Hornets have come out with in this third quarter, especially their veterans taking the lead.
Yeah, the veterans of the Hornets been great, but also just, Kersey is just terrific when she wants to play. Look at that block there by Pollard, just not giving up. Great effort by both teams and a lot of action here in the early part of the third quarter.
Well, Kelly will head to the line to complete the three-point play and try to trim this lead down to 3. Kelly's free throw, no good, too strong. And Kersey, amongst the trees, gets the rebound.
Aldridge missed Negron open for 3.
Pollard throws it up. Great defense there by Udoji. Contesting without fouling.
Pollard has to just throw that pass back out and repost.
Pass goes inside. Foul called, and Lady Hornets want to be careful they don't get into foul trouble here. Looks like we'll get Therese Gilmore checking in, who gave good valuable minutes in the first half. Lady Hawks have got on a run here. Subrisky, you don't want that. She's wide open, and she'll make you pay.
Kersey just a little bit late. It wasn't really her rotation. Somebody double teamed when they weren't supposed to. I think it was Kelly, and left Sabrinsky wide open in the corner.
And the Lady Hawks have come out more efficient in the third quarter. Getting Subrisky in that weak spot of the zone and let her go to work. Lead is down to 1. Negron swings it over. Kersey takes it inside. Bobby Floyd, that's a 2. No good. Byram with the rebound. Lady Hawks with the chance to take the lead here.
Somebody has to stop the ball. Nobody stops the ball at all.
And Siani Byram, coast to coast. Again, second time we've seen that in this quarter alone. Lady Hawks take the lead for the first time in the game, Derek, 45-44.
And the big adjustment for the Hawks is they went into their own type of zone, 2-3 of their own, and really the Hornets just cannot find a way to get to the basket. Everything's been at the perimeter so far.
Floyd fakes, drives, up, shot no good. Negron up, shot is blocked. She'll get 2 shots, but we'll get Justice. We'll get Davis, and good job by Burgess getting Aaliyah Davis back in the game quickly.
And right there was a good play by Kelly at the top of the key, driving hard to the basket. She doesn't get the bucket, but everybody jumps to try to block her shot, allows for rebounding opportunities, which helps this team out. They have to attack the basket like they were doing in the first half.
First free throw's good by Negron. As Kersey will get a rest, probably for the rest of this quarter, as they'll need her in the fourth. Negron makes both. Lady Hornets take the lead back, 46-45. The others of UMES getting it done today. Not Udoji, but the others. Subritsky, Byram, Kelly. Udoji to Subritsky. She made one just last possession from there. That's her spot. She's heating up.
They have to find a way to close out on these three-point shooters if they want to stay in the zone. If not, they're going to have to go to a woman-to-woman defense because they're getting torched from the corners.
48-46, they take the lead back by 2. Seesaw battle commences second half. Third quarter, as Derek said, might see some woman-to-woman defense. Aldridge, not to be outdone, 3-point of her own. Micah Aldridge staying triple.
Now it's woman-to-woman defense. No more zone. The Hornets are out the zone. Davis cannot reach. She has to keep her feet moving.
And that's the thing. Does the woman-to-woman defense exposure players the more foul calls? We'll see.
Exactly. And Byram is an aggressive attacking guard that likes to get into the lane. So she definitely likes to see the team out of the zone. But the Hornets, that's the only way they can stop the three right now. They have to get somebody on number 24, Subrinsky, because she's playing like another 24.
Subrinsky goes right back to that spot in the corner. Justice watching her. Justice gets sucked in, but Byram makes him pay. And Byram with 6 points alone in this quarter alone. Hawks lead 50-49, Derek.
And Byram's the one they can challenge and let her shoot the three. Sag off for her, but they cannot allow her to continue to get into the lane.
Aldridge way downtown. Shot no good, rebounded by Floyd. Aldridge goes inside to Blackburn. Blackburn up and under, no good. Great move. Crowd wanted to finish. We approach 1:40 remaining, third quarter. Justice to Davis from downtown, no good. Byram with the rebound. You don't want to live by those, Derek.
Exactly. That was terrible offense. They got a rebound and second chance opportunity. Just launched up another three, another contested three at that.
Byram's been on fire. Kelly with the screen. Byram goes left. You know she wants to get to that left hand. She does again. And Siani, Byram, 8 points alone, third quarter. Hawks lead 52-49. Derek, they're on a run.
They are, and Justice just cannot stay with her. Byram is just too quick, and she has just great ability to finish with either hand at the lane. Good job finishing on that play. She loves to go left, though. They have to force her to go right. She can go on left on both of her drives.
Well, this is probably going to be the pass to Subrinsky. Subrinsky, she's knocking down that three unconsciously.
They just have not been able to stop Byram or Subrinsky at all. Once again, nobody watching the corner. That's Justice's fault on that play. She needs to be closer to the corner on that one. The three ball has kept them alive, but they have to find a way to get some offensive looks the Hornets do, because you can see what happens when you find some open looks into the lane like the Hawks have done. They're able to go on a run, and now they have a three-point lead.
You have to know that she's a left-handed player. Where's she going to go every time? Left.
Yeah, somebody has to communicate to these players. So somebody on the coaching staff has to say, okay, she's only going left. Yes, she can finish with either hand, but she loves to just drive left. Force her to do something that she's not comfortable doing, going to the other side of the court.
Well, Dirk, out of this timeout, what do the Hornets have to do to get their offensive efficiency back?
They have to get the ball to the high post. I think they should put Pilot back in. She's not in yet. But if Kelly's at the high post, she has to attack. And also they can do a little high-low with Blackburn and Kelly. But they have to attack the basket. The best way is at top of the key and near the free throw line extended area. Put somebody there to catch the ball and initiate the offense.
Hornets trail by 3 with the ball. Blackburn top of the key, kicks it over to Aldridge. 1 minute remaining, third quarter. Floyd has the ball knocked away, gets it back. Floyd drives baseline. Great job by Floyd. And they're going to call an offensive foul, Dirk. You think that UMES was set there?
Might have been underneath the basket. Normally in college basketball, they don't care about that rule. Normally if you're set, it counts. But I don't know about that one, right when you're right underneath the basket. I mean, she was under the goal. Don't normally call it that far deep.
Another foul on Davis. I think that's going to be her third, I believe.
And I'm not a huge fan of that, but that is a little bit of a hand check. You can't really extend your arm, especially if you're the defensive player, out on the perimeter.
Now let's see the trust Coach Burtis has in her player. 47 seconds in the third quarter. Davis will stay in, but Hornets, with another foul, they have put Zabriskie. Looks like she's going to go to the line, and she will. So Zabriskie pretty good. Not only three-point shooter, but free throw shooter as well. Zabriskie to the line. First one is good. Lady Hawks extend their lead 53-49. She makes both. 47 seconds remaining. Lady Hornets need a bucket here to close out the third quarter.
The Hornets have to find a solution to this 3-2 zone that the Hawks have employed.
18 on the clock. Hornets looking for opening. Davis.
They have to get something going to the basket. Of course, they're taking some time off here, but here's Kersey.
Kersey drives with 5 on the clock. Makes a move. Davis, 3. Shot is up. No good. Floyd tries to get it. Knocked away. Regained there by Hicks with 12 on the clock. Hawks have a chance for the last shot of the third quarter to extend their 54-49 lead. Zabriskie's been on fire this quarter. Drives, gets by Davis, going to go all the way to the cup and finish with the easy deuce. And that's going to be a horrible way for the Lady Hornets to finish the third quarter, Derek.
What happened to them? They just got shot out of the zone. The zone was working well. They ended up hitting a lot of threes, the Hawks did, and it forced them to play woman-to-woman defense. But the Hornets, they don't have the personnel to really play that defense for very long because they don't have the foot speed to keep up with these guards, and they're getting beat really badly to the basket right now. So they're going to have to figure out something, what type of zone defense they can run where they can still guard the three, but more importantly, keep these guards from attacking the basket like they have done.
Well, we'll see what Coach Burgess does. Like you said, they had to go to woman-to-woman because the zone was being exposed. Go to woman-to-woman, you get into foul trouble and give up easy buckets. What do you do here?
I mean, I think they can run zone. It just, they have to do a better job of not helping off the corner so much because the post players of the Hawks aren't that prolific in terms of scoring the ball. They don't have to be double teamed when they catch the ball down low. You can still stay at home on your shooters and allow a person like Collin or Blackburn to guard the post one-on-one because they're more than capable defenders. But getting out of the zone, it ended up hurting them. I thought it would help. They ended up getting beat to the basket way too often, so they had to go back to the zone and just stay at home on the shooters.
Well, we'll see what the full court has in store. 56-49. Still plenty of time. No panic yet with 10 minutes remaining.
There's still a lot of time left. A whole quarter left. And on Hornets, they can get hot quickly. They can get some buckets.
Well, play here. 10 minutes remaining. Lady Hornets trail 56-49.
And I love the substitution and put in a much quicker player in Stinnett. She is a lockdown defender. She might not always make the great move on offense, but Stinnett is a lockdown player.
Stinnett's defense is needed. Kersey in the game. Three-pointer shot, no good by Udoji. She's been off all day, but she's impacted the game in other ways. And the Lady Hornets with a horrible turnover. And Subrisky is going to be fouled.
I don't know about that foul call because they're saying she pushed, but both her hands were straight up. But you can see the foot speed of Stinnett. Nobody's beating Stinnett off the dribble when she's engaged like she is right now.
Definitely tough for the Lady Hornets. They need some stops, and it starts here. Kersey on Byram. That'll be the matchup to watch. Locked up on each other. Udoji, and just like that, Dirk, the last thing you want is for her to get going when it matters most.
If she's hitting that shot at the top of the key, it's really going to hurt the Hornets because that just adds another dimension to this Hawks offense that's clicking on all cylinders now.
Udoji with 3 points today. I'll say it again, only 3 points, but 9 boards. Subrisky has 20, and Byram with 13. 6 on the clock. Hornets got to make a move here. They don't want to live by the 3. Great job there by Kersey. She's going to draw the foul.
The post players of the Hornets have to catch the ball. They have to play inside out. Even if they want to get a three-point shot, pass the ball inside first, let the defense collapse, and then kick out for the 3. But I guess that's the reason why you see Pollard coming back into the game. She's somebody that can get the ball to, and she can score down low, or she can make the pass out to some of the shooters for easier looks.
Don't forget about her defense as well.
Exactly, somebody that can guard Udoji out there at the top of the key.
Blackburn turns, banks it up, no good. Kelly with the rebound out to Byram. Byram goes left. Any surprise there? No, but she misses this time. Gets the rebound back. Udoji, fresh 30 for the Lady Hawks with 8:30 remaining, fourth quarter. Now the Lady Hawks are going to take their time, try to kill some clock as well. Up by 9.
You see Aldridge forced it right. There's a turnover. Aldridge completely said use your right hand. She's a lefty as well, Aldridge is, so she knows when somebody can't use that right hand on the dribble.
And Kersey slides a little bit slippery the floor is in the travel. Didn't want that after such a great stop. So we'll get Bobby
as much
Ford
as we're
into the
talking about the
game.
defense not getting something going, more importantly, the offense, they just can't buy a bucket right now. This zone by the Hawks has really gotten these Hornets flustered. They have no idea what to do with the basketball.
Well, we're 8 minutes remaining. Down 9. Hornets need some stops. That's how they're going to win this game. Great entry pass to Udoji. Ball knocked away by Floyd. It'll stay here with the Hawks. Pass inside, knocked away by Pollard. Subrisky tried to get easy too. But the offensive rebounding of the Lady Hawks, not to go unnoticed in this game. Could be the difference. Kelly, shot knocked away. Kersey will bring it up.
By the Hornets, but they need to get a bucket.
Almost a turnover there, but like you said, they need a bucket, and they need it now in the worst way.
I'm surprised we haven't seen anybody try to pop up to the high post where they can catch the ball, make a dribble move, and get to the lane.
Pollard needs it. Late call, but a foul nonetheless. Looked like she got hit, some contact on the arm there.
And that's something they have to continue to do, despite them being in the zone. And you see when she caught the ball, there was two Hawks right there, so she can kick it out, or she can find another player underneath the basket. But it has to go in through these post players.
So Pollard will get 2 free throws. Important to get points here, especially with the clock stopped. Makes the first. Hornets shot free throws pretty well all year. Pretty uncharacteristic of a young team. Second free throw from Pollard is no good. And as I say that, they missed the free throw.
You jinxed her.
Happens every week. Speaking of happening every time, another late call. And Byram will head to the line.
They just have to do a better job stopping the ball. After missed free throw, you just see Byram go coast to coast.
This has been a complete 180 for the UMES Hawks. At first, they couldn't score. Now they're just scoring at will against the Lady Hornets.
And I think the Hornets, I guess if you have to pick your poison, I'd rather the Hornets force these teams to shoot threes instead of getting layups like they have been. So maybe they go back into a zone, but they cannot allow a repeat of that third quarter and allow the Hawks to continue to attack the basket.
Ivana Negron to check in for Stinnett. Down 9, 7:27. Game not over yet, but you got to start now. Byram Mason with a little kiss to the crowd. Aldridge swings it inside. Ball is turned over. Not a wise pass there.
And Byram is just faster than everybody on the court right now.
Looks like the Lady Hornets are just not playing with effort right now, but great block there by Floyd. They got to pick it up, Derek. Time is of the essence. 7 minutes remaining. Down 10. Brisky's going to take it. I knew she would. Shot short. Kersey got the rebound.
The Hornets need some early offense before the Hawks can set into the zone. They cannot play this slow. It's not characteristic.
Blackburn inside, out to Floyd. Deep 2, shot no good, but Blackburn with a rebound.
Over the back.
And a call over the back.
I don't know if it really was over the back, but whenever you grab a rebound when a player was in good position like that, they're normally going to make that call.
Down 10, the crowd getting a little restless. Kelly, no good. Blackburn gets that rebound. No over the back there.
And Aldridge has to go. She has to make a move, but there wasn't really anywhere for her to go.
Kersey, they need this 3. No good. Floyd grabs it, loses it. Jump ball to stay with the Lady Hornets.
Great hustle, though, by Floyd. She's one of the only Hornets right now that's showing a lot of heart, a lot of energy, trying to find some way to make something happen for this team because they just cannot get anything to go in.
Blackburn inbound. Hornets down 10, 6:15 remaining. 60-50. Blackburn trying to post up. She does. Has the advantage. Negron, they need this 3. Shot no good. Kind of wonder why Blackburn didn't take that shot. Brisky drives on Aldridge, and a foul is called again. Don't know about that one, Dirk.
I think Aldridge did throw her shoulder in a little bit. The Hornets guards are a little frustrated because they cannot beat the Hawks to the spot that they're trying to go to.
Byram swings it. A lot of skip passes from this UMES Hawk team. They live by him, and it works for him. Brisky throws it right to Aldridge, intercepted. Aldridge is going to probably take it all the way. She does, throws it up, draws the foul, and one. Micah Aldridge, as you said, Dirk, early efficient offense. Micah Aldridge can do that.
They have to continue to do that. They have to continue to use defense to create offense because that's when they're at the best. The Hornets lead the MEAC in steals, over 199 steals coming into today's game. So they have to force turnovers and get out on the break. That's what can make things happen. And the Hawks can't play a zone off of turnovers like that.
Aldridge, talk about a light switch. Makes the free throw. Something that you can flick and it comes on immediately. Michael Aldridge can do that and be that spark plug offensively. Down 7, still with 5:40 remaining in the fourth quarter. Brisky drives, throws it up, too strong off the glass with the left hand and up. Great rebound there by Thompson. Just outworking the Lady Hornets. Brisky inside, ball knocked away, and another foul. And the crowd doesn't like that one, Dirk.
It wasn't a good. It was late, but I think they have a reason to make that call. It looked like there was a little bit of bumping going on down there.
A lot of John back and forth between the two crowds. A lot of UMES fans here as well. And you know when the fans of Memorial Hall in the game, they could be some of the best in the MEAC as well.
Yeah, they definitely can.
Skubrisky misses the first. It's the net checks in. It's safe to say Michael Aldridge is going to have to be the reason they come back in this game, Dirk.
Yeah, they have to make this game a track meet because that zone really hurts the Hornets on offense. They have to make everything happen in the track meet. That's why you want Aldridge to net the 2 fastest players in this game.
Skubrisky misses both. That looks like that was off of UMES, but it's going to stay here. They're going to adjudicate. Let's see if they get it right, Dirk. Lady Hornet basketball. Good job there by the refs getting it right.
Normally when a crowd and the players just start yelling at a referee on a play like that, they always switch the call. So good job by the crowd and the players to react so demonstratively to force a turnover.
I think the refs knew they might not have made it out of Memorial Hall if they got that call wrong.
Yeah, especially the way they're so antsy right now because they're down.
Aldridge.
Can't find much going.
3, no good.
They needed that one, need a board.
But that ball will stay with the Lady Hornets. Fresh shot clock, 5 minutes remaining, Dirk, only down 7. Still have to keep that momentum, but they're in this game still.
Yeah, it's a lot of time left, but the Hornets have to find some type of answer to the Hawks defense. They just cannot crack the code in the second half.
Kersey gets it over to the net in the corner. As you approach 5 minutes remaining, Aldridge met by Kelly. Let's see if she tries to use her advantage of speed and quickness to get inside the paint and create for herself or a teammate. It's the net, goes left, ball knocked away. It'll stay with the Lady Hornets. And we'll get a timeout here. Down 7, Dirk. Time is of the essence, 4:54 remaining. Game's not over. What do the Lady Hornets do here?
They have to get that ball to the paint. They have the opportunity. They can take these players off the dribble because the Hornets have quick guards of their own, and plus the Hawks are putting their taller defenders or front court players out to guard these little guards to try to keep them from shooting the 3. So they have to attack the basket. Even if they miss the shot, they get rebound opportunities. So they have to be aggressive, they have to be fearless, and they have to attack. And if they get double teamed, they have to make the right pass out.
So, hate to beat a dead drum, but Coach Burgess, let's see what she does here. Michael Aldridge is going to have to be the reason, like we said, to come back in this game. And they're going to have to defend. They're going to have to get some stops. They've gotten some of the last 2-3 possessions down the floor. They're going to have to keep it up. I don't think they can let UMES score the rest of this game. I know they're saying a lot, but they're going to need to make some stops.
And the Hawks offense has cooled down. They were off to a blistering start in this third quarter, but they've cooled down somewhat in the fourth.
I see they have they're a streaky offense, so we'll see what happens. Down 7 with 4:54, still plenty of time remaining. Ball to back and play. And this rivalry's like no other than Mia. 6 on the clock. Kersey needs something. Drives, throws it up. Shot is in. Great job by Nakia Kersey getting the 2 points. Down by 5.
And Kersey's been in these situations before. She has been in a lot of close games in her career.
Byram looking to go left. She does. Kersey takes it away.
And that's a push-off.
It's going to be an offensive foul.
Kersey beat it to the spot, and Byram pushed off with her left arm. Great job by Kersey. Everybody in the building knows they're going left.
Talk about adjustments. Good job by Kersey, the veteran, taking that left hand away and forcing her to push off. Aldridge, Kersey, Negron, Davis, Aldridge inside, knocked away. It's going to go over to Hicks. Hicks is going to slow it out to kill some clock. We're at 4 minutes remaining.
And Kersey has to stop that left side again. She does it again, but just a difficult shot.
Great defense, better offense. Alexis Hicks.
And she got away with a push-off on her own.
62-55. Coach Burgess looking for a team to get some movement, some pace. A little pep in their step. Negron 3, no good.
That's not good offense there. That's terrible offense. They cannot end possessions with shots like that.
Not a great offensive possession there by the Lady Hornets. Kelly, two-pointer is no good. Rebounded up and in by Kelly. Shot no good, excuse me. Kersey, rebound, 3 minutes remaining. Davis gets it, she has some room. Shot is up, no good. Kelly with the rebound.
Just too many three-pointers. Just too many. They shoot less than 30% on the season at three-point range, so they have to find a way to get easier shots.
And Byram draws the foul on Davis wisely into the body of Davis, gets the foul call.
And Byram finally, after all the time that they forced her to try to go right, she finally did it and was able to draw the foul.
Byram playing well, and she's playing to the crowd too. She gives them a little glance as she makes the first free throw. 63-55, 45 fourth quarter, and we'll get a timeout.
And Davis just way too late, able to draw the foul there. And those are the UMES cheerleaders. They're having competition against the Delaware State cheerleaders. This is just such a great rivalry because it's nothing but fun between the two teams and the two student bodies.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, they're down 63-55, 2:45. Now they're going to need some three-pointers or some and-one opportunities to get some free throws.
Yeah, they have to find a way to, after these missed shots, they got to get a rebound and they have to go. They have to push it.
So Byram will shoot a second. Makes the second, 64-55, up by 9 with 2:45 remaining in the fourth quarter. Kersey looking for a team to get a little effort. Aldridge drives baseline, met by Byram, steps back, shot is up, and in. Great shot there by Aldridge.
The Hornets are going to have to bring a little bit more pressure. They have to speed this game up.
2 minutes remaining, fourth quarter. Hornets down 7. Chance of defense from the Hornet crowd. Byram gets to that left hand and drops it off to Kelly. Easy as 1, 2, 3. And that could be possibly the dagger, Dirk.
It could be, and they're going to have to make some, they're going to have to hit the threes now. You still have some time to get some good looks, but they are running out of time.
Davis inside, 20 on the clock with 1:40 remaining. Blackburn inside, shot is up, shot is good. Hornets needed that.
If I'm the Hornets, I would trap Byram and take the ball out of her hands. She's really been making great decisions in the second half.
And she's been the MVP of this team. As you said, making great decisions. Ball kicked away.
She is turnover prone. She averages over 3 a game. And there's a trap.
Byram left, met by Davis, takes the charge, no call. 2-pointer is going to count.
It was a little bit of a flop by Davis. There wasn't much contact there. Good, no call by the refs.
With 1 minute remaining, Lady Hawks lead 68-59. Kersey, 3, shot no good, rebounded by Byram. Well, Dirk, do you foul? And there it is.
And the Hornets, who scored 44 points in the first half, really, offense just sputtered. They fell in love with that three-point shot. The Hawks used the zone to pretty much goat them into the shot. The game's not over yet, and the score definitely isn't 0-0, but there's a missed free throw by Byram. There's still time left, but it does look pretty bleak for the Hornets.
She makes the second one, extends the lead to 10 with 52 seconds remaining. in regulation. Subrisky brings a little pressure. Kersey goes by her. She's going to drive inside, go in, throws it out to Aldridge. What a pass. Shot no good. Subrisky rebound. And a foul immediately by Negron.
And the Hornets, they just went ice cold on the offensive side. As good as the Hawks offense was in the second half, they didn't score that much more points than they did in the first. So it really was just the offense going blank from the field that hurt the Hornets and put them in this situation with only 42 seconds remaining in the game.
Subrisky with 20 of her own, helping out.
One thing I have to say is I'm shocked that we didn't see more Pollard. She played terrific in the first half. She would have been terrific in the second half against the zone, but she really sat out most of the second half.
And it seemed like Coach Burgess cut down her rotation in the second half. Kind of don't know why. Kind of if it works, you stick with it, but kind of see what they changed up there and how it affected this game.
Yeah, I thought all of the players that came in at the second string did a good job. I don't know why they went so small against the zone.
Davis almost had the ball knocked away. Stay with the Lady Hornets. I think this is just another part of the learning or growing pains, as you could call it, with the Lady Hornets team. Pretty young. Coach Bird is young as well. Kind of got away with from what worked, as we said in the first half. Aldridge's shot is blocked by Subrisky, and that might just do it there, Dirk. And there'll be a foul called. But at this point, as you said, it's probably too little too late. Well, Derek, I guess we could talk a little bit about this rivalry while we got some time. What makes it so great? I mean, these teams aren't that far away. It's not the UD Del State, but it can be argued as a better rivalry. I mean, MEAC teams not that far away from each other.
Well, what I like about this rivalry compared to the UD Delaware State rivalry is that this rivalry is more fun-based. Both student bodies have fun with it. Both players on both teams have fun with it. It's not any type of animosity or actual hate. It's really just a lot of fun-loving two HBCU schools, two MEAC schools just competing against each other. And a lot of jokes get told between each other, but like you said, location has something to do with it, being so close to each other. A lot of people knowing each other from both squads. And when you play a team twice a year that lives that close to you,
great point there,
rivalries tend to happen.
Lady Hornets are going to fall 70-61. Stay tuned. We got a second game here, though. The men of the Hornets will try to right the ship against the men of UMES. A lot to talk about there as well in that rivalry, as we know last year, some great games. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Lady Hornets fall here. We'll see what happens. For Derek Slayton, I'm Byron Dixon. Stay tuned. We'll be back for game 2 in a little bit.
UMES is in here showing all their Hawk pride. And I'll be honest, I need y'all to step up here and show them how we do it.